Hello, Basement Batrep here with a 1750 point battle report. Eldar allied with Dark Eldar here versus 1750 points of Tyler's Tyranids. So we have a Crimson Hunter up here with 2 Bright Lances, and we have 3 Venoms, all with 2 cannons, 2 Splinter Cannons, and inside these 2 Venoms will be these 2 units of 5 Caliber Warriors in each one. And inside the other fast attack Venom will be a unit of Fire Dragons. 2 Wave Serpents here, both with Scatter Lasers and Hollow Fields. And inside will be 2 units of Dire Avengers. Here we have a unit of 8 Warp Spiders, 3 Warwalkers back there with Scatter Laser and Star Cannon on each one. Right here we have a Ravager with 3 Disintegrators. We have 2 units of 3 jet bikes here, and leading the force was a Autarch on a jet bike with a laser lance and a fusion gun and Mantle of the Laughing God, and we have a Arkan who is just bare bones. 1750 points of Eldar.
Alright, so here is 1750 points of Tyranids. It's a modified list from my previous tournament one, bumped up to 1750. So my 2 Flyrants are my HQ choices. Both are the exact same loadout. I added Electroshock Grubs on this guy now as well as him, so they both have Devours. Power-wise, he's got Warp Blast and Catalyst. He's got the Horror and Catalyst, so pretty good rolling in powers. I got 3 Hive Guard. Oh, and he's my Warlord, this one here, my original Flyrant. And he has Mastered Ambush, so good rolling there. I got 2 Venom Tropes, Separate Broods, 3 Hive Guard. I removed the Tervagon and the 30 Gaunt Brood and put in 2 Broods of Rippers, mid-size. I got 15 Gargoyles, a Hive Crown, and so what I added in aside from the Tervagon was 2 separate Carnifexes, so we'll see what they can do. Then I got my Living Artillery node, I got my 3 Warriors, Devourers, Barb Strangler, my 3 Biobors, and the Exocrine in Living Artillery node. While in the Synapse of these Warriors, these guys can reroll Scatter Dices, and they gain Pinning. I think it's just Blast, I can't remember if his shots get it, but we'll say it's Blast, I can't remember off the top of my head. So we're playing Crusade, he's deploying first, and it's Dawn of War. Alright everyone, so I've gone ahead and deployed. He had the first move, so he took a risky gamble. He's got 3 models on the table, hoping just to deep strike right in, but it's 2 Wave Serpents and an Autarch. I don't know if I can get all them, and he can easily just hide. So it'll probably survive, but if they just hide, there won't be much shooting, so my army can advance, but we'll see what the Alpha Strike can do. So for me, I just kind of cast up around here. Objectives are under this runes, there. You have one behind that can. There, and the last one is back in there. So I'm going to see if I can steal the initiative, which is huge if I do.
Crazy if you do.
Yeah. Oh, I saw it. That was close. So, moving into Eldar, turn 1.
Alright, so end of my Eldar turn 1, and this Wave Serpent flatted out from over here, moved over, then flatted out right beside this Wave Serpent, which moved from right here over to here. He then fired into the Venom Thrope and killed him to get first blood. These guys are both just out of range of his
Crone.
The Crone's, what is it called? Flying over to, yeah, Vector Strike, so they should be safe. They're going to get a lot of shooting and heat from him though, and probably Haywire from the Crone, and he just flatted out all the way over to here to get out of this ignore cover, strength 8 sort of stuff. So hopefully we can survive this Tyranid onslaught and have the reserves come in. Alright, on to Tyranid turn 1.
Alright folks, so for me I just kind of moved ahead, did a bit of damage. The Wave Serpents are probably going to fall apart next turn, if I can get to them. That's what I did over here. Flyer flew up, he gave Feel No Pain to the Hive Guard. Hive Guard whipped the roll, getting 1 hit, and took off a hull point. And the other Wave Serpent there, he jinked, but the other one's down to 1 hull point. I completely forgot I had the Haywires on these guys. Or on both of them, sorry. I knew one of them had it. I was used to my last list. But anyway, he haywired, got both of them. So what my thinking was is I could have infiltrated him and dual haywired them, but then again, I never would have known that he was going to move them together, so fair point there. But anyway, back here, everyone's getting a 2-up save across the board. He gave Catalyst to the Exocrine, and other than that, that was it. I did get Warp Lance off, but he jinked it. He had a 2-up jink because Night Fighting is in effect turn 1. But it's over now. So moving into Eldar, turn 2, and see if his reserves don't mess up.
So a pretty brutal turn for Eldar shooting. Everything came on the board except one unit of jet bikes and the Ravager, and I deep struck one Venom over there, landed on like the only piece of impassable terrain, rolled a 2 on the mishap table, and he's now over there facing the wrong way, and so he didn't do anything this turn. The Warp Spiders came in there, shot into the Carnifex and did like 8 wounds, and he made all his saves except 1. And this Venom over there with Fire Dragon shot into the Carnifex. He made all his cover saves, and the Venom shot into him, and he either made all his saves or I didn't wound him. I think I wounded with 1, and then the Venom itself.
The Venom wounded, or no, these guys.
Yeah, they did 1 wound earlier. The Warwalkers, this, and this all shot up into him, and they did a total of 2 wounds. And he passes grounding check. So yeah, on to Tyranid turn 2.
So end of Tyranid's turn 2? Yeah, turn 2. So over this way, the Crone flew on, blew up the Venom. Oh, did we do a pinning check for them?
Yeah.
Oh, we did, okay. Yeah, so it blew that up. I only killed 1 with the Carnifex firing him. He actually rolled really well, the Fire Dragons, and he took off 2 wounds on Overwatch, which was huge, and I rolled double 1s. So yeah, it was like a 4-inch charge. So the old Carnifex split, but my shooting was pretty good. Killed off all but 3 of the Warp Spiders with the Exocrine. I blew up the Wave Serpent with the Hive Guard, and the Biovores easily finished off the Dire Avengers who came out, scoring like 2 direct hits, so they just plastered them. Everyone else just kind of moved forward. Gargoyles were going to try and charge the Warp Spiders, but they fled after all the shooting, which is good. Up over this way, the Hive Tyrant whiffed with his Haywire against the Warwalkers, rolled 2 1s, which is pretty good for him, but this guy's snap shooting now, which won't matter because I imagine he's going to fire at that Flyer. Flyer here no longer has Catalyst, he denied it, and over this way, this Flyer took out the Flyer with ease. So, and I think that was it for Tyranids. So moving into Eldar turn 3.
Alright, end of Eldar turn 3. So the Jetbikes came on and the Ravager came on, and everything here except the Ravager shot into the HQ Hive Tyrant right here, and we ended up taking him down. After a lot of shooting, the Warp Splatters shot into him as well. This Wave Serpent shot into this Hive Tyrant and did 1 wound to him, but he passes grounding check. The Venom over here is in the building there and shot into the Hive Guard and failed to do anything. They had a 2-up save in there. The Fire Dragons over here shot in and killed the Carnifex over there, and they're running back over this way. And the Mantark is over there, kind of just hanging out. He's gonna see what happens next turn with that objective. Yep. So on to Tyranid turn 3.
Tyranid's turn 3. Up this way, the Flyer took out the Ravager, managed to just wreck it, didn't blow up, so couldn't really hit much anyway. And the Wave Serpent is dead due to the Hive Guard. Over this way, the Carnifex finished off the Venom, and then the Warriors killed off, I think, 2 guys? Yeah, 2 guys or something like that. Anyway, they are stuck there. They killed the Blaster, so it's 2. Is there 2 in there? Oh, 3 guys. So there's 3 guys left. Exocrine just kind of moved around, didn't do too much. The Gargoyles finished off the Warp Spiders. Over this way, the Fire Dragons came to line in sight of the Rippers, so I had to charge 5 Warp Fire. The Mist Swarm Mine landed and absorbed the Overwatch. And that was it for Tyranid's turn 3. And the Crone, who was here, flew off the board.
Alright, end of Eldar turn 4. So everything here shot at him, didn't do any wounds. He took 1 grounding test because we weren't sure if when he takes a feel no pain, he passed like 4 feel no pains. But he when he takes feel no pain, if he has to take a grounding test or not. But it's not an actual save. But anyway, he took his grounding test and he failed it, so that's why he's down 1 wound. Because my whole army shot at him, but they couldn't do anything. The Autek over here charged into the Ripper swarms there and killed off the 3 bases and freed up the Fire Dragons, but they only got a 3 to run back, and they're pretty much gonna get shot at by him. But anyway, on to Tyranid turn 4.
So on to Tyranid's turn 4. Over this way, the Carnifex killed off the remaining guys there, clearing that side of the table. In the back here, the Gargoyles charged in, lost 1 to Overwatch, and in combat. So in combat. Yeah, and I killed 1 Avenger. Yeah. So tied combat. Spore Mines landed there. I missed with the Biobores. They went to charge the jet bikes. He killed 1 on Overwatch. There was 3. I rolled the 3 for charge, and it was not enough due to that 1 Spore Mine dying. Crone came on, and he vector strike the Autark. I didn't fail to do anything. He made his involved, which would have ID'd him. And the Exocrine, who moved over to the middle here, he's out of sit-outs, but it was worth it because he went and killed off the Fire Dragons. So that is it for Tyranids. Oh, and the Hive Guard just slugged up. So, and the Warwalkers were killed by the Flyrant. So moving to Eldar, turn 5.
Alright, end of Eldar turn 5. So the I basically just flatted out my 2 units of jet bikes up to that objective up there. Put this Venom on top of this objective. All the guys got out and charged into the combat between the Gargoyles and Avengers, and ended up running them off the table. The Autek flew from over there, way over there, going for that objective there with some Rippers on top of it. And that was everything that I did for turn 5, so we'll go on to turn 5.
So end of Tyranid's turn 5. So over here I managed to kill off 1 of the jet bikes, but he held his ground. Biovores fired, missed, and the Spore Mine got killed on Overwatch. Up over here, the Crone, Flyrant, and Hive Guard finished off everyone in that corner, so the objective is now free. Carnifex grabbed that one, and I couldn't do anything beyond Autark. The Hive Guard were too far away, so they just sat there. So that's the end of it. So you want to roll and see if the game goes on, 'cause right now you need it to. It does not, so 2. So let's see what the score is. You got 1 there. Nobody holds that one. I got 1, 2.
Why can't I have 3 of that one?
No. No, it's like right back there.
No, it was in this corner over there.
No. Well, it might be close, I don't think. Let's check on camera. No, he's out of it. He needed 1 more turn, and he would have been in. So, Tyranids have 1.
I think you win by 1.
3 yet. Like, it looks bad right now, but you gotta remember he's not counting his line breaker because he's not scoring. The Crone isn't, nor the Spore Mines. So I have 9. I didn't kill your Warlord. You have 1 objective, so that's.
I have 3. I have all 3.
And then you have all 3 secondaries, so.
So 6.
Yeah, I won by an objective point, so.
I was only a little bit closer there.
Yeah, you would have tied it.
Yeah, or if you made that 1 pop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, that Venom came down to the last roll. Hive Guard fired, got 1 hit, and got 1 glance, and he failed. Yeah, he would have been holding that. But I guess, yeah, if you were doing that, I would have.
He would have shot at him instead.
Oh yeah, the Flyer would have killed him, so because that guy was too far away. So yeah, so if the game went on, there's a good chance you might have came back, because I don't know how I would have stopped him.
No, you could have cleared them off pretty easily.
Yeah, and then actually, yeah, you would have ended up tying, because the jet bikes would come over. I had that one, and I don't think you could get on that one because the Warriors.
I was thinking about sending 1 unit over there, and then he would just go up and like he would go take it from him. But
yeah, so,
going on a assault him or something, or you could try and contest this one.
Yeah, and then well, I guess, and no matter where you went, if you went near me, I had a lot of shooting. But anyway, it was pretty close at the end.
Yeah, good game.
Would you deep strike again?
It was fun, but I think I would have done better if I just stuck with the just deep strike the fire dragons.
Yeah.
And maybe Ophihi didn't work too badly with the Warwalkers, mainly because I found the first turn, if I have Warwalkers on the field, then you can send like a flyer right up and they'll be dead within the first turn.
Yeah.
So this way they actually had a few turns where they didn't take that much heat.
Yeah.
Whereas normally they just get killed right away.
Not to mention you had horrendous luck.
Yeah, I didn't do too well in the whole deep striking thing.
Yeah. If you actually landed where you wanted to, I think it would
Well,
have
this, and not having that for a turn, that would have been 15 poison shots and a blaster shot.
Yeah.
I wasted a whole turn shooting at him with my whole army. I wasted 2 turns shooting at Flyrants.
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't think I'm killed.
That guy, I find it hard to do some stuff with the anti-force too bad with the Tyranids.
Yeah, because if one lucky shot from the Hive Guard.
Or, well, yeah, there's them and him.
Yeah, and they ignore cover. What's his save? And he's got a 3+ save, so.
Yeah, he's got a 3, yeah.
And all they need is a 1 and then he's dead.
Against, like, I find he's really useful against armor.
Yeah.
Armor's
Well, when he gets in behind Gordy's guard.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. That's it, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more battle reports and all the Marines eventually.